Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. It's MedMate here. Today I'm going to explain the functionality of vortex generators, specifically ski ramp or flappy shape vortex generators. In the previous videos I explained how aerodynamicists generate high pressure over the car, on top of the car, by using wings that generate downforce as well as the combination of Coanda effect and Bernoulli's law as well as ground effect to kind of vacuum the pressure underneath the car. You might ask, how come the high pressure on top of the car would never go underneath the car where there is a lot of vacuum area and low pressure exists there? Because naturally in the nature, high pressure always tends to go in the low pressure area to balance things out. Today I'm going to explain that, and I'm going to explain how it works, that our dynamicists try to use these vortex generators to prevent this movement of high pressure going to low pressure. I hope you enjoy it. In this picture, we have the front wing that generates high pressure all the way down to the middle of a car, this engine cover that is designed to make high pressure, as well as the rear wing that is also designed to make high pressure. So all these devices along the length of the car is there to make high pressure on top of the car. Underneath, however, we have ground effect that generates a kind of a suction and low pressure. So naturally, what would happen is that this high pressure tends to go underneath of the car to balance. What nature wants is balance. But us, we have to, as our dynamicists, what we have to do is to try to avoid that as much as we can. Here it comes, the effect of vortex generators. So vortex generators are devices that generate vortices. I'm gonna show it here in a white color. You can see this ski ramp. Also these flaps, you can also see them on the very low, the bottom of the front wing, as well as in the floor in the side of the car, that they are designed to generate vortices. These vortices make some sort of energized flow. How do they do that? They, by creating pressure difference, they create some sort of rotational momentum to the energy and to the flow that they're passing through. So the flow is coming, and these rotation will generate it all the way to the downstream of the car. These rotations are flow with a lot of energy. It's like you're trying to passing through a group of people in the subway that crossing your path. So since there are a lot of people crossing your path, and there are a lot of people, so back to back they're going crossing your way, you cannot really, it's very hard to pass through them. Therefore, eventually what would happen is that this high pressure that is created on top of a car, as it tries to go underneath, it is blocked by this energized flow, these vortices that is created by these vortex generators, and they are blocked. They cannot pass through it, they cannot penetrate inside of it to go under the car, to go inside the low pressure area. Therefore, the low pressure remains at low area and high pressure stays there. One more thing that is worth mentioning is that as the front wheels are turning, once the car is moving, they create a wake, low pressure behind them, as well as a lot of random motion around them. So what the vortex generators are doing, especially the ones that are located on the front wing, is to try to guide these low pressure random flow where aerodynamicists want them to go. Since they have low energy, with the energized flow created by those vortex generators, they can guide them where they want them to go. Now I'm gonna show you some different photos from different angles so you can see how they are working, all these vortex generators. This one is already animated so you can see how they are generated at the side of the car behind the front wheels. This one is a front wing of an Aston Martin team. These flaps you can see in this area, they are located to generate vortices along the way to the downstream. Also this one, which is a Mercedes, you can see these blue ones, these blue lines, blue arrows here. These ones are going to bottom of the car, which has low pressure on them, and these ones is outwash towards these vortex generators that you can see these vortices all the way to the bottom, to the end of the car, and some of these are going to be to the side pod and diffuser. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you learned something new today. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments, and see you soon.